Welcome to another Meridian video. Hey everyone, this is your host JD Origins, and this is another Meridian video. Today we're going to be going over Meridian Lend over on the Meter network. So without further ado, let's jump right in. So as you can see here, we've started off at the meridianfinance.net homepage, and we come over here to lending. So we're going to click Launch Meridian Lend, and now we are taken to the Meridian Lend dashboard. Now I'm already on the Meter network, so as you see here, it is already highlighted. But if you were on another network, what you would do is you'd come here, click the Meter market, and you should connect to the Meter network. It might prompt your wallet to connect you, or if you're having any difficulties, just go to your wallet directly and change the network from there. But as long as you see the Meter network or Meter market highlighted, you'll know you're on the right network. So this is the meridianfinance.net lend landing page. As you can see here, this is the market currently for Meter. We have ETH, USDT, USDC, Meter G, and T Meter G. So these are the deposit APYs right here. So the percentage that you see on top, that is the current percentage that lenders get for lending their assets. Currently right now, we are also having additional Meter bonus for people who are lending and borrowing. So on top of the 2.52% for ETH that you get, you'll also get 15.39% APR with Meter rewards. And over on this side is the borrowing APY. So currently this is the amount of APY that you'll pay as you are a borrower. But like I mentioned prior, you are also rewarded for borrowing right now. So those who are savvy in DeFi would know that there are certain setups here that you can make with these rewards. And I'll kind of get into that a little bit later in this video. So this is the more or less overview for the entire market. This is your personal dashboard over here. So right now I don't have any open positions. If you'd like to deposit any type of collateral, you'll come here. And if you'd like to borrow, and go over here to the Borrow tab. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to head back over to the Deposit tab, and I'm going to deposit some Meter G, and we'll go from there. So you're going to come here to the asset that you want to deposit, and this dashboard should pop up. I'm going to deposit 20. All right. Now we're just going to confirm and wait a second. And there we go. The transaction's been confirmed. And now I have successfully deposited 20 Meter Gs in the lending platform. So if we were to go over here to dashboard, we will now see the position that I have deposited. I have 20 Meter Gs. So now I'm going to borrow some assets. So now that I have my 20 Meter deposited, I'm going to borrow a little bit more Meter, and this is the looping technique that I was talking about earlier. So we're just going to borrow 10. And it's going to be a variable APY, meaning that this can change, so it's always a good idea to keep an eye out for your APY. There are some assets that you can enable a stable APY, meaning that right next to it will be a stable APY. It'll tell you the APY. Once you are locked into a stable APY, no matter how the market fluctuates, you will be paying the same rate. So it's, good in the event where the market rates go up. But if the market rates go down, you are able to switch out of the stable and into the variable. So we're just going to continue. Going to borrow. Going to confirm. And now we wait. All right, now that the transaction has been confirmed, we're going to go back to the dashboard where we will see that I have deposited 20 and I am borrowing 10. I do have the variable APY, and as I mentioned earlier, some assets allow you to switch between stable into variable, but you can't go into variable into stable. So that's another thing that you want to remember. So now, a little bit of the looping process that I was talking about. We're going to redeposit this meter that we've just borrowed. Actually, let me go back. Let me just put the 10 that I borrowed. And we're going to deposit it. So this way you actually get a little bit more exposure. It's a form of leveraging, and this is not financial advice. I don't recommend anybody to do something that they're not familiar with. But this is what I like to call a mild version of leveraging, because essentially you're holding on to more assets than you originally had in hopes that the market will swing into your favor. So we're going to go back to the dashboard, and you should see here now that I have 30 meter as a collateral. So I'm going to come over here, and I also want exposure to ETH, so I will just take a little portion. We're just going to go with 0.0015. Again, variable APY. And there we go. We're just going to wait for this to confirm. Okay, now we're going back to dashboard. Look at that. We have our collateral and our borrowed assets. Over here is your information of the borrowed assets in total. It's going to have the USD amount, my collateral, my current loan to value ratio, health factor, etc. Okay. Is Meridian Lend on Meter. I hope you've learned something through this video. If you want to see more of this content, please feel free to reach out to us on Discord, Telegram, or any other social medias. And I hope you enjoyed. Until next time, have a good one.